I want to leave so bad. I just feel like I think I'm such an idiot later. Because it's not like our connection's gone, but at the same time, it's like, why would I stay? I can still like see how I feel about you, like while I'm still here. And if it's just so obvious, I'm just gonna leave. Is that wrong? I just feel like that.
You're right.
But if I meet a bunch of amazing people and I'm still like, damn, I miss my girl, then there we go. Makes it so much stronger.
So Rob did all of those theatrics just to end up not leaving with her. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 13 Recap and Review. We're going to kind of do a watch-along commentary. Let's get into it. Wow. Here's Rob's slick tongue again. He just finessed himself out of leaving with her. He took her upstairs and said, what do you want me to do? She says, I don't think I should make the decision for you. Then he holds her. He pretends like he's going to say, I love you. He says, I don't want to say that. I like you a lot. But I feel like if I leave, I'll feel like an idiot later. I can still test out my feelings for you while I stay here. So I'll meet some more people. And then if I miss you, I know that our connection is what a load of bull. This guy is a con artist. Okay, Aaron is doing a little too much right now. I understand that Rob is his friend, but this bromance is a little too much. He's sitting up here, boo-hoo, crying. I don't want you to go, man. I really don't want you to go. Selfishly, I don't want you to go. These girls are so stupid. You talking about your own couple as well, Aaron. So now Nicole and Andrea are talking. Andrea is still distraught, mascara running, crying, saying that they only picked Janae because they're closer to her and she did not see this coming at all. Well, Andrea, let's be for real here. If you had spent more time forming bonds with the ladies instead of making snide comments about them all the time, maybe you would have had a better chance. I didn't like Liv at first, but she is really rising in the ranks for me. So the girls talk to Janae, and Janae is crying because it's clear that the boys wanted her out or thought that she didn't deserve to be there. Liv says, don't let them make you feel that way. You've been open, you've been trying, and it just hasn't worked out yet. But you haven't been playing it safe and just trying to stay with one person, and we feel that you deserve the chance to be here. And I can definitely see that and support that. Now, do I question Leah's intentions by saying that she didn't feel that Andrea was here for the right reasons? Do I think that it may have something to do with the fact that Andrea stole Rob from her? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, this is a game also, and it's a social game as much as it's a love game. It is a social game as well. So Nicole was in the dressing room with the ladies, telling them it's not right how the boys responded to their decision. The girls were saying it was a hard decision for them to make. Andrea walks in. She's saying it's not fair, and if y'all don't want to tell me why y'all made that decision, that's fine. Everybody was pretty much silent. I think they really didn't care for Andrea too much, honestly. But then Nicole goes out on the balcony with Andrea and starts telling her how unfair it was after she was just co-signing the ladies on their decision. So everyone finally remembers that Hakeem is leaving also, and they give him a send-off. Both Hakeem and Andrea leave. He talks about how he and Janae were just starting out, so they hadn't formed a strong connection yet, but he doesn't have any regrets on how he did anything. And Andrea talks about how she wouldn't be feeling all this emotion if her connection with Rob was not real. Okay, Nicole explains herself a little bit more. She says she's mad at Rob because he blew up at the girls just for him to put on a show and then not go with Andrea, which I get that. And we all know by now, us on the outside, we see that Rob is very performative. So Liv is explaining her position to Nicole again. She felt that Andrea was closed off to Rob and she wasn't going to explore like everyone else in there was willing to do. And that was one of the reasons why they felt that she should go. So all the couples chat. Nicole decides to tell Kendall about her kiss with Miguel and lets him know that Liv told the other girls, and that's part of the reason why she was saved, because she was open to exploring other people. Doesn't say much, but you can see in his eyes, he's like, again, because remember, Hannah kind of went for Hakeem when he first came in. So it's like, this is happening to Kendall again. But he's cool about it. He tells her that she's here for herself. She has to do what she has to do. She says, even though we kiss, that doesn't change the way I feel about you. Then we see Liv and Miguel talking, and he's telling her about the kiss and that he wants to get to know Nicole as well. Liv is fine with it. She says, as long as you're straight up and honest with me, I don't have a problem. We're here to explore. That's what you're supposed to do. He likes that she's open and being exactly how she said she would be. And he says he needs to get some of her fiery attitude. Then we go to Aaron and Kaylor. Aaron is still pouting. Kaylor is crying and telling him she's sorry. He's saying he doesn't understand. He guessed this is just a popularity test, and we're just voting for people that we like. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's what happens with America's vote too, Aaron. That's why you and Kaylor were safe. Then she explains the girls' thinking, what we've already heard about exploring options and not being closed off. Then she says, now that she thinks about it, she's sorry because she didn't realize how much of a hurt Rob. She goes in the confessional and says, poor Rob, I'm sorry, we should have kept Andrea because I know how I would feel if Aaron was eliminated. Aaron does finally apologize for shouting, and he goes in the dressing room and apologizes to the other girls as well. You know, I forgot that Aaron initially tried to talk to Andrea too and really liked her until it was clear that she was going for Rob. And that's the only reason why he went back to Kaylor. So now I'm wondering if he's being so dramatic right now because he really wanted Andrea to stay to see if something would happen with them in the future. And then we see Miguel come in the bedroom to talk to Kendall. And it appears that he's trying to mark his spot and pretty much letting him know that he's going to be taking Nicole.
I don't know if she just told you anything particular about it. No, she said you guys are still together, like, for now. At the end of the day, it's still kind of unknown until that recoupling happens. Yeah. But like, she said she is willing to couple up with me. Oh, I only want to show out that to square one.
So by going and tell Kendall that, Miguel kind of sabotaged the relationship because now Kendall is closed off to Nicole. She's crying the next morning because he hasn't talked to her. I don't think she knows that Miguel told him that she would couple up with him. Rob decided to sleep in soul ties because he didn't want to be in the room with everybody else. Leah says he's such a drama queen. And the next morning at breakfast, the girls are still rehashing their decision. So Leah and Aaron are playing the little table tennis game, and he wants to know how things are going with Connor. She says, they're okay. In confessional, Aaron says she didn't say much, but her eyes said a lot, and I think she's leaning more towards Rob than Connor. Then we see Leah in confessional, and she says that she wishes that she and Rob could have a do-over. Then Connor comes and pulls her for a chat, and he wants to know, why did the girls choose to send Andrea She home? Once again go over their reasons, and Andrea being closed off, she and Rob not interested in meeting anyone else, blah, blah, blah. Connor says that the guys were thinking that Liv and Leah plotted to get Andrea out because they didn't like her or Rob. Leah is offended by that and says she's been nothing but kind and supported the Rob and Andrea, and she is not diabolical, and she did not plot to get him out so that he could come back into her arms. Connor is just sitting there staring with a blank look on his face, and how he's looking tells me that he really does not believe Leah at all. So Leah's mad about this. She tells Serena, then they go and confront the guys. The guys are like, who said that? We didn't say that. So Connor just lied basically and said what he was thinking.
It feels good, to have these little moments with Serena. I'm liking it where we at right now. Like, I'm head over heels. I'm over here wiggling my feet and shit. I'm happy.
Let me carry you down.
So as you can see, our little friend Cordell is gone. He said it. He's head over heels. It does look like Serena is actually warming up to him. I still think in the back of my mind, I don't know. But it's possible after all this time, she has warmed up to him. And I know some people were saying that she was cringing when he kissed her neck the other day. She did say something about that today. She said, kiss me, but don't kiss my neck because my mother's watching. So they had the potential to be this wholesome little cute Disney couple, but we still don't know where Serena's head is at and what's going to happen. I feel like she really wants an older man. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens during Casa. But poor little Cordell is smitten. Rob pulls Janae for a chat to see how she's doing. I thought he was going to apologize to her for how he acted. He did not apologize, but he did just want to see how she was doing. She said, I felt for you. I understand where you were coming from. I know that was your person. They talk a little bit. Then Janae says, how do you feel about Leah? Would you be open to trying something with Leah again? Rob says he still really likes Leah, but he doesn't know. He can't deal with this right now. Then in confessional, he says he doesn't know if he's still open to Leah. But later in the episode, Leah comes and interrupts their conversation and asks if she pull Rob for a chat. They are both smiling and blushing as they walk off to find an area to chat. Meanwhile, Connor is sitting at the table looking wounded. And I say that karma hits fast because the way he treated Janae when he wanted Leah was ridiculous when she did nothing to him. So Leah sits up here and straight up lies to Rob and says she wanted to take a back seat on everything, that she didn't want to put her voice out there too much with the girls and they were making the decision. But Leah was the first one to throw Andrea's name out there, saying that she didn't think that she was there for the right reasons, and the girls kind of went from there.
It's embarrassing that I still care about you after like everything like that has transpired. Like,
so I would think you would care about me.
I do care about you a lot.
But I never stopped caring about you, and I want you to be happy, and that's why I was happy that Connor finally manned up and went after you. I thought everything was good now, and I feel like that's not true.
It's not that it's not true. I just think.
What?
No, I'm not.
You don't have to tell me. I'm scared actually.
What? I
don't know.
I just think I just feel like.
What?
So Rob and Leah continue their conversation by pretty much staring at each other saying, what? What are you going to say? No, I don't want to say that. What are you going to say? While Connor's downstairs with Aaron losing his mind. And then we get the preview for tomorrow night. We have 3 new bombshells coming in. So the girl is already saying that she's going directly for Rob. So I don't think that Rob is going to cry over Andrea for too much longer. It's not even going to be a full day. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.